Beverly, welcome to DC today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here, and thank you for writing your op-ed in the Washington Post. You know, you were the first Black model on the cover of Vogue, and that was in 1974. Yet, you say the fashion industry still isn't fixing its racism problem. Why hasn't it happened, and what needs to be done?
Well, it hasn't happened for the reason racism exists. I saw this Black woman, Karen Atifa, who wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post. And she's the global op-ed editor at the Washington Post, and she was on CNN. And I decided then that I'm going to write an op-ed, and I want her to do it for me, work with me on it. And I just thought that I needed to use my voice at this particular moment in time. I really feel that there is a movement going on that is very powerful, none like I've ever seen. I remember as a little girl watching, you know, the civil rights movement on television, on a black and white television. And although the things that I have said in the op-ed, I've said them many times over the decades. But this particular time, I feel that I will be heard, that they're actually listening, or that the young people that are out there protesting in the streets every day are aware and are listening. And it's a very crucial moment, I think, for Black people in America. It's scary. I just want to preference that about how difficult it is to talk about racism in the fashion industry when there are Black men and women being slaughtered, killed on the streets of America. But I'm doing it.
I'm glad you explained that, because folks may say, well, successful career, beauty, people at your beck and call, and they just see the glamour side of it. But I think what we are all saying is there's racism in every industry. It's not just one particular area. And you know this all firsthand, being an icon within the fashion industry. Can you tell us some specific instances where you felt as if I am being treated differently because of the color of my skin?
Oh, from day one in New York, I mean, even in my normal life, a couple of months, I was stopped for 2.5 hours at midnight in West Hollywood by the police. Terrified, terrified. And I didn't dare say I'm Beverly Johnson. You know, I need volumes of books to tell you the incidents. But the most significant one was that you'll never be on the cover of Vogue magazine. And this was my modeling agent. Who do you think you are, Cleopatra? And I said, that's exactly who I think I am.
Hold that thought. We're going to take our first commercial break and come back more with supermodel extraordinaire Beverly Johnson when we come back.